Sara from the Super Sisters, and now that we've gone through the basics of a sun salutation, I'm going to show you how to piece it all together into the actual flow. A lot of you requested this because we all start somewhere, and as a beginner, you may not know what a sun salutation is. So if you didn't watch the form fundamentals where I break down how to do a plank, how to do a down dog, what a sun salutation actually is, and the components that it contains, click here to watch that first before you go through this flow. And we're going to do it slow so all the beginners out there can keep up. And this is something you can practice every day. Even if you just do these two things, Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B, you will see tremendous leaps and bounds in your flexibility, in the way that you feel, in the way that you just have an outlook on life. So I really hope that you enjoy this sun salutation warm-up series. With all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So coming down to the mat, let's start in child's pose. This is such a great pose to start in. So you're going to extend your arms all the way out in front of you. Your knees are wider than your hips. You're letting your torso come in between your thighs. Your big toes are touching, letting your head relax down on the floor. And this is where you get to just close your eyes and take a moment for yourself. Breathing in and out through your nose. With every exhale, just allow yourself to sink into the floor. Not worrying about what else you have to do today. Not worrying about anything you didn't get done that you wish you would have. Not worrying about anything. Just coming into your breath. Focusing on the inhalation and the exhalation. Taking a moment here to really connect in with yourself. Good. On your next inhalation, go ahead and rise up to a 4-point position, stacking your shoulders right over the wrists, hips over the knees, and toes tucked here. From there, I'm going to do a little cat-cow. So inhale, scoop your spine, look up. Exhale, round all the way in. Inhale to scoop, look up. Do that a few more times, moving with your own breath. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, round. Coming back to that nice neutral spine. You're going to walk your hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of where they are. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Now I want to show you. Go like this, as wide as you can get your fingers apart. Spread them out. Something we often don't do in our daily lives. Is really good for your hands, will help with arthritis, any kind of wrist issues. Really strengthening the hands by spreading as wide as you can. Toes are tucked. Lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now for this first down dog, you could pedal out the feet and not being too concerned about getting your heels all the way onto the ground. We're not warm yet, so just be comfortable where you are. Notice how your body is feeling. Good. Both legs straight, trying to work the heels down towards the ground. Hips are high. Shoulders rotating, wrapping the triceps down towards your mat. Again, fingers spread wide, lifting the kneecaps, slight contraction of the quadriceps, the front of your thighs. And last but not least, spread your toes out. Same thing with the feet. We shove them in shoes all the time. We never try to spread out our toes. So try to open up the feet. Good. From there, bend your knees, look to the front of your mat, and step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, and fold. Hanging out here for a moment. You might not be as low as me. That's okay. Just being where you are. Maybe you're working to reach the ground. That's great. But here, if you need to, you can slightly bend the knees, maybe seeing if you can reach the fingertips down toward the floor. Let your neck relax. You could shake it yes, shake it no. Just let all that tension go. And maybe even bending and pedaling the feet out here. So bending one knee at a time, or possibly even grabbing opposite elbows, rock side to side. Again, you can always keep that slight bend in the knees. Good. From there, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale your hands to your hips, and then inhale, rise all the way up to standing big shoulder roll. Up, back, and down. Good job. From there, Tadasana, mountain pose. Quadriceps are lifting, tucking the tailbone, descending down towards the ground. Core is engaged, shoulders roll back and down. From there, bringing your hands into your heart, go ahead and close your eyes. And set an intention for your practice. Maybe a personal goal, maybe a dedication to someone you love, or maybe simply just sending love out into the world. Just take a moment here, eyes closed. Gently open your eyes, and we'll move through Surya Namaskar A. Inhale your arms up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale to lift halfway, chest moves forward. Again, maybe your hands are on the shins, or maybe even up on your quadriceps. Nice flat back here. Maybe eventually working your way down to the floor. From there, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. In plank, notice here, my shoulders are stacked right over the wrists. I'm pressing the ground away, so I'm not letting myself sink into the shoulders, really working on that scapular strength. Press the floor away. Core is engaged, belly button to the spine. Legs are strong and straight. You're high on the toes. I know this is a hard one. Keep breathing, though. Don't hold your breath. And then gently lower down. Knees, chest, and chin. Remember, hug your elbows into your sides. Coming down, chest and chin on the ground. From there, inhale through. Cobra, legs are nice and strong. Press your toenails down into the ground. Lift the kneecaps up. Then slowly start to peel up. Pull your chest through your arms. Maybe starting to look up. Then exhale back down. Reconnect and press back. Downward facing dog. Coming back to your breath. Again, all the same cues as before. Fingertips spread wide, toes even spread wide. Feet are about hip width apart. Lifting the kneecaps up, lifting up the quadriceps. Opening up the back of your legs. Triceps wrap down towards the mat. And focus on your breath. From there, bend your knees, stepping up. Inhale, lift halfway, chest moves forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Palm sweep up and around. And exhale your hands into heart. We're going to do that same thing 2 more times. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant your hands flat on your mat, stepping back to your plank. Good. Gently lower down. Knees, chest, and chin. Hug your elbows into the sides. Inhale through. Cobra. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Three deep breaths here, in and out through your nose. Letting yourself reconnect with the breath. Bend your knees. Look to the front of your mat and step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Palms touch, head back. And then exhale, hands into heart. One last time, same thing. Inhale up, look up. Exhale, big swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant your hands flat on your mat, stepping back to plank. And notice if you always lead with the same foot when you step back and when you step up. If you do, try to switch it. Slowly lower down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale through, cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Good, from there, bend your knees, look to the front of your mat, step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. And then exhale, your hands into heart. From there, we're gonna move into Surya Namaskar B. So there's a couple differences you'll notice as we go along. First things first, we're gonna start in chair pose. So bend your knees, sit your hips back, chair pose. Notice that the knees aren't moving too far over the toes. Sit the hips back, tailbone in so you're not arching too much in the low back. Tuck the tailbone down towards the ground. Relax your shoulders, maybe starting to look up. Good, exhale, swan dive all the way forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant your hands flat on your mat, stepping back to plank. Now, before we even go through this next part, I will say if you're a beginner, I would stick with the first version we've been doing, the knees, chin, and chest. If you're more advanced, you can move into your chaturanga here. So from your plank pose, you're gonna shift forward, bend the elbows, come down to 90 degrees, inhale through to up dog. Exhale back, down dog. Now right away, right foot pivots at the back of your mat, left foot steps, and come on up to warrior one. Now, we're leading with the left because we live in a society and a culture where most of us are right-handed. So we're gonna work on the less dominant side first. And what I found in my own practice by doing that is my left side is now even to the right because we're leading with the left. We're working on the left first instead of always leading with the right. So in this warrior pose, to start, you can have your hands on your hips. And notice here if this right hip is way far back and you're kind of splaying your hips open. Try to work the right hip around towards the front. Feeling the hips is nice here because you can tell if your hips are square or not. So feel if that right hip is behind, try to work it forward. Good. Back foot is at that 45-degree angle. You're pressing into the outer edge of the foot, bend into the left knee. Again, same thing. Tailbone descends down. Try not to arch too much in the back here. This isn't a booty popping contest. Good. And then when you're ready, you can inhale the arms up. Relax the shoulders. Maybe starting to look up. Keep the legs nice and strong. Eventually here, palms come together to touch, but first work on hands apart, shoulders relaxing down. Good, exhale your hands back down to the ground. Now here you have an option. You can go straight to down dog or you can move through a vinyasa. Inhale through your back bend, exhale back, down dog. Okay, to the other side, left foot pivots, right foot steps up. Find your grounding, come on up. Good, same thing on this. Same thing on this side. Pressing the outer edge of the left foot, really trying to open up this back leg. Making sure the tailbone is going down to the ground, the hips are squaring forward. So notice if this left hip wants to open up. See if you can work the left hip forward. Good. Bending a little deeper into the front leg. Find your balance and then inhale the arms up. Maybe eventually palms come together. Keep the legs strong, breathe. Good, and then exhale your hands down to the ground. Again, the option through a vinyasa or straight to down dog, your choice. Good, now staying in your down dog, focus on your breath. In and out through the nose.
If you need a little rest here, you could come back into child's pose. Reconnect with your breath. Maybe even closing your eyes here for a moment. Good. From there, bend the knees. Look to the front of your mat. Step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Sit your hips back. Chair pose. And then exhale, hands to heart, standing all the way up to Tadasana. We're going to do that same thing 2 more times, moving a little quicker this time. Bend the knees. Sit your hips back. Chair pose. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant your hands flat on your mat. Step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. High push up to low. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale back. Down dog. Right away into warrior one. Pivot the right foot 45 degrees. Step the left foot up. Inhale, come all the way up. And then on your exhale, hands back to the mat. Back to plank. Moving through. High push up to low. One breath. One motion. Good. Other side. Left foot pivots. Right foot steps. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Push up here. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale back. Good. Down dog. Again. Focusing on your breath. In and out through the nose. Again, always the option here for child's pose. Two more deep breaths. Bend the knees, look to the front of the mat, step up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, sit your hips back. Chair pose. Stand all the way up, Tadasana. One last time, bend the knees, sit your hips back. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant your hands flat on your mat. Back to plank. High push up to low. Again, you could always stick with the knees, chin and chest, like we were doing at the beginning. Good. Right side, right away. Pivot the right foot. Step the left foot forward. Inhale up. Warrior one. Exhale your hands down. Step back to plank, moving through. High push up to low. Or just skipping it all together. Other side, left foot pivots. Right foot steps. Inhale, come up. Exhale your hands back down. One last push up, you got it, stay strong. Inhale through. Exhale back. Good job. Taking us a few more deep breaths here. Maybe big inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Let all that go. Do that again one more time. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale out the mouth. Good job. Coming down onto the knees and resting in child's pose. Hopefully your body is nice and warm now. Just let that soak in. Slowly making your way up with your head last. And great job today. So that's all I have today for you. If you would like to do a quick Shavasana, I highly recommend that. Just take 5 minutes, lay on the floor,
connect with your body, connect with your breath. Because how often do we actually take a moment to just close our eyes, lay on the floor, and be with ourselves, be with our breath, be with our body? It's really, truly beneficial to your health. So please take a minute here, once this video ends, to just lay and relax for a minute. I really hope you enjoyed this beginner yoga flow. Again, if you didn't watch the fundamentals and you still want to go back and watch that, you can click right here to watch that video as well. And I hope to see you in the Yoga Strength Fundamentals program, which you can click the link down below in the description to get more details on how you can start building up the strength to work into more advanced yoga poses. But this sequence we did today, try to practice at least 3 times a week. I promise you that you will see immense benefits from just doing that 3 times a week in the way that you feel, in the way that your body functions, in the increase of your flexibility, increase in your mood, your happiness. So thank you so much for taking out the time today and joining me for this beginner yoga flow. See you next time. Bye.